What's up, internet? Have a look behind me. This is a 2017 GMC Sierra SLT 4x4 crew cab. This thing has every option in the book. It's only got like 22,000 kilometers. Let's go have a quick look at your brand new truck. All right, so it's not very often I have to print off a list of features, but what the feature list is 2 pages deep. I just had to. I mean, this truck has almost every option on it, but let's just have a look at how beautiful it is. This silver paint, I don't see a lot of silver like this. I know that sounds stupid, right? But no, honestly, it's got a lot of dark flake in it, and it looks absolutely stunning. When it hits the light, it is even more beautiful. But under this overcast, shady day, it's still looking really nice and mean. Now, this 17 Sierra is the SLT model crew cab, has the 5.3 liter V8 engine in it. It's still an Ecotec engine, so it is actually pretty reasonable on fuel. It also is the Z71 off-road package, has the HD auto locking differential and the trailer package as well. But let's talk about some of the features that we can't see, such as the forward collision alert, the lane keep assist, and the low speed forward automatic braking. So what that means is the forward collision alert and low speed braking, really simple. Let's stand back here. This is your truck, you're cruising down the highway, and all of a sudden you're on the radio making a change to a better station, and the car starts creeping in, but you're not paying attention because you're on the radio. The sonar and everything in the front is going to pick up that car is approaching. It's going to alert you. It'll vibrate your seat. It's actually pretty cool. That's a GM thing. It'll vibrate the seat to say, hey, dummy, look up. And then if you don't react in time, it will actually apply the brakes. It can bring the truck to a complete stop. That is not a foolproof system, guys. Doesn't mean you can be a hooligan and not pay attention to the road, but it is one of those things that is meant to hopefully avoid a collision in front of you and give you that alert in time so you don't have a collision. But that is a really great safety feature to have, as well as the lane keep assist, which really just means if you start drifting in your lanes because maybe you're a little tired, or again, just not paying attention, it'll vibrate the seat, let you know so you can correct and stay in your lane and not bump into anybody beside you. Now that stuff is over, let's just talk about the meat and potatoes, because this truck is absolutely unreal. First of all, let's get it started with the built-in remote starter. Lock the truck, push and hold. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're all started up. Now let's start looking at some of the beautiful exterior features, such as these 20-inch chrome wheels. Looking fantastic with some Goodyear Wrangler tires on it. We've got that Z71 badging up top here with the 4x4 logo. The Z71 gives you Rancho shocks, hill descent control, underbody transfer case shields, and a high capacity air cleaner, as well as the auto locking differential. So if you're going to put this thing in some mud, you're going to be able to get out and crawl through it as well. You can see here we've got the side steps to help with the little kiddies getting in the back. We've got, again, the nice 20-inch wheels on the back, side step bumper, so you can hop into the back real easy. Have a look at those nice taillights too. Those are really sharp. Chrome bumper package. And then you can see here, it's got the built-in sonar on the chrome bumper, as well as a rear view camera right there under the handle. Now, we do have the trailer tow package, which includes a 7 and 4-pin connectors, as well as an integrated trailer brake controller inside the truck. Have a look here, because it is a factory applied spray-in bed liner. Got the nice GMC logo right there. Truck is in fantastic shape, by the way. Only 22,000 kilometers, one owner, no accidents. And like I said, this silver color is just super nice looking. Now, as we come around the side here, want to point out, we have the chrome cap mirrors that have the LED turn signal built into them there. Power folding mirror as well. So if you get into a little bit of a tight spot, push the button, they'll fold up for you. We have the LED headlights, LED accent lights. Look at that nice little GMC logo built right in there. And LED fog lights that you can see there, as well as front sonar. It's a big truck, a little bit of sonar in the front to help you out, but have a look at that. Whew, that is mean looking. Nice GMC logo, and right behind and underneath that hood is that 5.3 liter V8. Now you can tow, what can we tow with this? We can tow a lot. I don't know if I wrote that down. No, we can tow a lot. Let's just say that. It's a 5.3. Looking in the back, nice leather seating. You can see it's in fantastic shape. Seats will fold up if you need some extra cargo space. And as well, we've got an armrest built in there. Put the cup holders, good to go for the little guys. In the front seat, we've got, again, beautiful leather seats. These front seats are heated and cooled seats, so they have air conditioning vents underneath the seat to keep them nice and cool in the summertime, which is a big complaint with leather seats. A lot of people say, well, it's too hot in the summertime. Not these ones, because they are air conditioned, so you don't have to worry about that. We've got a 10-way power adjustable driver's seat here, but best of all, that driver's seat is hooked up to a 2-position memory setting right up top, as well as entry exit assist, which simply means that when you shut the car off, that seat will move back into a neutral position, so it's easy to get in and get out. Now over here, as I mentioned, we do have the power folding mirrors, and all those settings are right there for you. Over here to the left of the steering wheel, we have your automatic headlights. We have your automatic 4x4, which you can of course manually put into 4 high or 4 low if you like. And then we have the trailer brake controller just up top. So like I said, if you're looking to tow, you're good to go. This bad boy is set up for that. Now let's hop in here and have a better look around. So let's have a look on the steering wheel. First of all, heated steering wheel. So we can push this button here. Steering wheel gets nice and hot in honestly about 20 seconds, which is fantastic. If it's really cold outside in the wintertime, when you use the remote start, the heated steering wheel turns on, gets your mitts nice and warm. So even before you get in the truck, the leather wrapped steering wheel is nice and warm for your paws. Over here, we've got your cruise control and the adaptive cruise setting. Adaptive cruise, really simple. You're on the highway, you're doing 125, you set your cruise. Maybe not 125, that's a little fast. You're doing 120. You set the cruise control, and of course, there's always some goofball that's in the fast lane doing 110, right? So you gotta jump on the brakes, wait, no, not anymore. Adaptive cruise, the truck will match the speed of the car in front of you, keeping a safe distance. When goofball moves aside, then the cruise control goes back up to that last cruise setting you had, right back up to 120, and you're on your way. You don't need to be on the brakes or on the gas. It's a really, really amazing way to drive on the highway. If you haven't used it, you're gonna be really spoiled with that. Over here, we have our advanced display controls and our Bluetooth controls. The advanced display is right here in the dash. You can go through all the settings of the vehicle, your phone, your info, your audio, your navigation. Everything is easily accessed right there. You can see it's got the Z71 gauges with your tranny temperature, your battery, your engine temperature, everything right there, nice and easy to monitor if you are towing a heavier load. Speaking of towing, we do have trailer tow mode right here. You push this in and it will configure the engine to rev a little bit higher to get you up those hills a little bit easier. And of course, if you choose, you could also shift manually if you got a really, really heavy load on the back, and maybe you're in some really hilly areas like PEI or something like that. You can do the shifting manually to keep that load under control and you continuing up the hill or down the hill or whatever. Over here, let's talk about some of these amazing infotainment controls in this nice setup over here. We've got your heated and air conditioned seats. So you got driver high, driver low, and then the air conditioning seat here, blue for that, or of course you've got red for heated seats, right? So we'll turn those down. It's 3-position heated seats and 1 position for the cooled seats. You've got dual climate control settings. So we've got driver side, passenger side, which avoids a lot of those I'm cold, I'm hot fights. Very smart, gotta have that. There's the the passenger's heated and cooled seats settings. And then up top here, we have the infotainment system as well as the rear view camera. Let's put it in reverse and I'll show you that first. Oh, there we go. So you can see that that little mark there is on there. So my butt just vibrated. It was actually pretty funny. GM has this thing where it will vibrate the seats to alert you. It's like a driver alert system. So if it sees that I'm a little bit close to the back of the building, it's saying, hey, don't do that. So any kind of alert will also be audible, but go through your butt. So it's a smart thing. Actually, it's just really quick. It doesn't shock you or anything. It just kind of vibrates and says, hey, hello, wake up. You can see here, we've got the touchscreen navigation system already built in. When I push home, we've got your audio setting. It is a Bose audio system. Have a look down here. We've got the Bose stereo system. Absolutely fantastic radio. Anybody who knows radios or anything close to radios, you know that Bose is probably the best in the business. We've got your phone setting, your text message assistant. It has OnStar traffic as well as I believe XM traffic. So it's If you subscribe to XM Satellite Radio, you can get your traffic that way as well. And then let's go to audio, because there is a bunch of different ways that we can listen to the audio system. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Menu? Nope. There's so many ways to do it here. Let's go back. Oh, media. So you would have, if you connected your Bluetooth, you have Bluetooth audio streaming. So if you have Spotify or Google Play or whatever you're streaming from your phone, you can stream directly through to the stereo system. You have AM, FM, you have CD stereo, and you have USB input as well. Now, talking about USB inputs, have a look, because this is what I like to call Command Central. Look at that. So you got two USB ports, two 12-volt ports, and then a 120-volt port right here. So if you want to charge like a digital camera or something a little bit more heavy duty that doesn't take a USB, you've got that there. Two 12 volts and two USBs. Like, that is wild. And then you can see here, there's a lot of slots down here, so that way you can put your cell phones or things like that just sitting there nice and comfortably. But let's close out Command Central for now, and we will talk about these buttons here. So we've got power adjustable pedals. Pedals will come forward or back depending on what you like, longer legs, shorter legs, longer torso. So you can see with the power seats and the power pedals, that's a really smart setting, and it's also hooked up to the memory setting as well. Traction control off, don't know why you need that. LED truck bed lighting, you can turn those on or off from right from here. This is your sonar. You could turn the sonar off if you have, if you're towing, you obviously would want to turn your sonar off. This is your lane departure warning. They have this button because, pardon me, the lane departure warning, I'll be honest with you, can be a little bit of a nuisance. Reason why I say that is sometimes you just happen to drift over just a little bit and it'll alert you every time you do it. So if you're not going on a long trip, maybe you want to turn that off because you know when you're drifting. But I'll leave that up to you. It's just one of those things that you can turn on or off because I guess in the past people have found that it can be a little bit of a nuisance. Cup holders here, a lot of junk storage down here as you can see. One of my favorite features is the wireless charging pad here. So if you have near field communication, you can simply just put your phone on there. It will start charging and it's really sweet. It's got a little bit of a rubber grip so it doesn't go sliding around on you as well. In the ridiculously large armrest holder, we've got again another two USBs, auxiliary input, and another 12-volt charging station, as well as a couple little cubbies for pens and things like that. So, like, talk about USB central, right? I can remember a couple years ago when you get one USB port if you were lucky, and now you have all these other USB ports. That rear window in the back is a power rear window. It will open with the touch of a switch, which is awfully convenient, especially if you got, like, you know, pets or something in the car and you want to kind of get that airy smell out, which I should say, no odors in this, non-smoker, really great smelling car. And then right up above us, we have a power sunroof with, of course, a shade built in, but you can tilt and or slide the sunroof all the way back. We have the dual glove box setting over here. And I want to talk about the trim really quick. You can see there's a little bit of wood grain trim there, right? And then look for it, look for it, look for it. No, none, no more. Only on the driver's doors and passenger doors. So I like that because they used to use a lot of wood grain, and I'm not a big fan of it. Some people hate it. Some people won't buy a car with it. So they've only put it in very, very few select spots. Most of it is this brushed aluminum trim piece here that you see, which is good. I like that. Now, last but not least, I want to show you the file for the vehicle because it has some very important information. First and foremost, spare key is built in. We've got that there, and try to do this with one hand. We have the CarProof here, or Carfax, I should say now. 2017 GMC Sierra, one owner, no accidents reported, which is exactly what you want to see on a 2017 GMC Sierra with only 22,000 kilometers. Guys, this is a heck of a find, and as you can see, it's a heck of a truck. This is a long video. There's a lot to talk about. There are a ton of features because this is an SLT with almost every package on it. So you have found a absolutely beautiful truck right here at Clarington Nissan. Guys, my name is Skinny. I love working here. You're going to love buying here, and we have a great setup for you. If you're interested in this truck, but you're shopping from out of town, we have you covered. We have free delivery. We can even appraise your car through some emails, a phone call. It's really simple setup here. All you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call or send us an email, and we will start the process for you, including all the paperwork, a trade-in appraisal, everything right from the comfort of your home. Just sit there, a couple clips, maybe a phone call, and we'll take care of all the details for you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was an informative video. Sorry it ran on, but there's a lot to talk about, and let's face it, you want to know what's in your truck, and you want to know the condition, This is the best way to do it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.